up, troops? Welcome back to the Litanah Army. I'm Lit, and this is Fortnite Save the World. And what we're checking out today is this hero here, Thunder Thora. Now, she's going to be available really soon in the event store, just for a few gold. If you've been running your Hit the Road missions, you're going to have more than enough to actually buy her. And she's pretty good. You know, she's one of those heroes who about 12 months ago, a year ago, everybody was raving about. So about a year ago, she was big news. Now, I don't know if people still run her very often. She's really good to have in the actual heavy base build that we've seen, you know, and lots of YouTubers have covered that already. It's all over Reddit. So she's really good as a support, if anything else. But can she hold up on her own? What we're going to do is get some gameplay with it and actually check that out. But just have a look at the build that I've got for her at the minute. So this is the build that I've gone for. I'm not saying this is the optimum build. I'm sure some of you guys have got builds that you feel that are stronger. Do you know, I don't always go for min-maxing in this game. I just go for what works for me and what I enjoy playing in the game. So if you look at this first off, I've got electrified floors. Now this hero's really trap heavy. She's all about the trap damage. So we've got electrified floors that we've got on there. I've got supercharged traps. We've got lofty architecture on there, frozen castle, fully contained, feel the base, and tough traps. And what they actually do for you is the first one is going to increase the building health of the base by 28%. You could put something that's more damage based in there, but I just feel that 28% is too big to pass up. Lofty architecture is a great skill. Frozen castle for the snare slows them down while they're going through your traps. Fully contained, so enemies that melee attack structures affected by the base take 15 damage, so we're doing more damage there. Feel the base, we all know what that one does already. That one does the explosion after it does so much damage, and then we've got trap durability as well. So really trap focused build that I've gone for on there. As I said, there's lots of other builds that you can put. Feel free to put in the comments down below your actual builds down below. I'm more than happy to hear that. But this is one that I just love running. Whenever I use Thunder Thora, this tends to be the build that I run for. Now, I've only got a commander level 106 up there, if you can see. So we're going to take her into a PL 100 zone and see just how well she holds up. Stay tuned, let's go and check out some gameplay. Okay, now I've just stuck a Wraith on her and a Founder's Warhammer as well. This is the Founder's Warhammer. One of the things you get from being a Founder's is such a fun weapon. And again, if you're playing the game for fun, this is exactly the kind of thing that you want to be doing. Too many players min-maxing at the moment. Now, do you know what? We can look at the absolute best weapons for her. And yeah, do you know what? As a constructor, you could probably go for a decent hammer. Go for a hemlock if you want as well. That'll even work on her. But if you want a fun build, get a Wraith. Get a Founder's Warhammer or some other funny hammer as well. The lead sled or the lead sled, however you want to pronounce that. There's loads of different builds that you can do. So let's go and find this van. Okay, now she has got the decoy and the electro pulse as well, which you can drop down. Works pretty good. And then she's got bull rush as well, which works awesome on there. There we go. There's the decoy. And then you can just give a swing and a miss with the old hammeroo there. Okay, so let's just get all this tiered up a little bit. And then we can start adding the traps. Okay, now we're going to overbuild here just because, you know, we're doing a build just to show off what she can do. So we're definitely going to be overbuilding. These are just PL 100 husks. This shouldn't cause too much of a problem. Okay, I'm trying to keep the traps kind of relevant to the level. Okay, the only other place that could become a danger is probably here. So what we'll do, we'll just build this up like this. We'll just push them off the edge here. Okay, so this base should be more than enough. But if you look, we've just trapped it up an absolute ton. We've got the base on top, and that should work great. So they're going to be coming down. If, for example, you know, these will come down here. They're going to go in this way. They're going to try and get into here, and then they're just going to have a world of pain. Just put a ton of traps down wherever they're going to go. Just use these to keep the smashes out. So that should be absolutely fine. They'll walk around anyway. So we're just overbuilding for fun. There we go. So we've got a ton there for them to actually walk through. They've actually got to get through all this if they want to get in. Really, we're just going to have to sit on top of the base. It's going to be the plan. And then just take it from there. But if you want to look at the actual base itself, let's get it to a good vantage point. There we are, look. So that's what we've built there, as you can see. We've actually just got the traps down on this side. They're just for them to walk through, just so they take a little bit of damage. We've got smasher proofing going off on there as well. So we should be absolutely fine. We've got everything that we need. The only thing with constructors is they're not very mobile. That's the only thing I always find playing constructors. But still pretty good. Still okay. Just put that there again. Just push them back if they decide, you know, to try anything. But I'm hoping this is just going to be a case of just sitting on the top. And that'll be it. The only downside will be if they get up on the top here. But you know what? If they do, let's just push them off. There you go. Okay, so defending the van then. So we've gone for a slight overbuild. Just because. But we should be able to just watch the majority of this now. Let's actually go up top and we'll just see if we can watch the defense. And just see how effective these are. I mean, that is pretty much going to be a standalone base. Founder's Warhammer. There you go. Okay, and she has got the charge as well, look, so we can actually charge in. Actually, do you know what? Let's put the thing down. Let's put the flag down. If we put the flag up here, so we'll put a banner. We'll put a banner there, maybe, just in case it all goes horribly wrong, which you never know, it can do. But I'm pretty confident the base won't take any damage now. I'm pretty sure we'll be safe. We can just pretty much stand up here, and you can see it just working its magic. There you go, look. So she's sat on the top up there, look. God, man, the bees, the struggle is real. Okay, let's just take out some, let's just do some distance work. There we go. But this base now should pretty much hold its own. So we've got the banner over there, we've got the husk that'll be flying off the edge over there, and the strength of those traps now with this hero should be absolutely fine. Do you know, look at them, a lot of them aren't getting very far. They're dying before they even get in. And if you get this hero up to 130, she's even more powerful. If you look there, look, we've got a huge wave going in there. As long as you don't hit the propane. Propane management's going to be a thing. But we've got 40 more seconds. It's pretty easy. Do you know what? We could probably just put some little mini walls up just to slow the roll down walking through there. But the traps have put down a 106 as well. But this is pretty straightforward. This is what I love about this hero. You guys that like doing your AFK SSDs and stuff like that. I know AFK Wargames, touchy subject. But if you like doing, you know, your AFK SSDs, this hero is absolutely great. She's probably more of a support hero, if anything. I'm not going to lie, she's used more in support, but still, this is a hero that's going to be pretty mean. So let's go down and look at how well the base is held up. There you go. There's our 0 seconds.
Good job, team.
So if you look, this is all pretty fine. I only leave that one so that you can put the door in there, but we can actually put, we could put something up there maybe. Okay, just purely putting those in just to slow the husks down as they come in. But this should still be good. I mean, this should still work just as we intended. I wonder how this side's holding up. I don't even know. But the base is doing great. I can't even see, I can't even see where they're coming from. Let's get back up top. Okay, let's go up the top, see if we can actually see where they are. Oh, look, they've built a little lobber shield down there just to stop them getting through. Oh, look, they're going to try and get up this way, which is absolutely fine for us. So this is where, look, this wall's took a bit of a pounding. But nothing too sinister. Do you know what we could do here? We'll just put a push one on there. That'll just push him into the actual death trap that we've got there. The kill box. May as well go a little bit David Dean style, aren't we? But this will be enough. So for 2 minutes then, this will hold up really, really easily. It's got the base on there. If you have the stats on there that boost the walls as well, so you've got the auto heal on the walls, you should be absolutely laughing with this build. But they can't get anywhere near it at the moment. Let's have a look at them going in. So look, this is a shield husk. Alright. It helps when you've got a Beetle Jess up there. But if you look, you could hold them all day. You could run this for hours. But it's not so much about the build, as I said, it's what the hero's actually doing to it, what the hero's actually giving to the build, and she's just really powerful. She's always good to have. What you can do as well is run a heavy base or a power base as your main constructor, and then maybe run something like this afterwards. So maybe run Thora as a second constructor. Do you know, if you want to play 2 constructors, rather than have 2 heavy bases, maybe run a Thora afterwards as well, and that'll work really, really well. 50 minutes. Okay, we're in the final minute. Oh look, we got a smasher. Let's see how this does. Let's see if our base gets wrecked. Yeah, he's dead. And we should be seeing husks flying over the edge there quite often. Look, they're trying to get down. What they're trying to do is walk along here, get down, and path into there, which is good for us because it just means they've got to walk even more. But yeah, Thora can make things like this, like a Ride the Lightning, absolute easy mode. This is a huge overbuild. You don't need to build as much as what we have here. And there we go. Nice and simple.
Bonus challenge success. Good job, team.
But she just brings a lot to the table. That's what I do like about her. Let's go and check out her stats one more time. Let's just see what we've actually got on there. Okay then guys, just to quickly go back over the build then. So we've got electrified floors, which is what she comes with. Supercharged traps, which is great. The supercharged traps on there is good because it increases the damage of all traps affected by the base by 8.5. Lofty architecture, which you get on there as well, which actually increases the base health. I think that's just something you can't really miss out on most constructors. Frozen castle I really like. Enemies standing on structures affected by the base. A snared, it just slows them down going into the base, which if you do a build like we just did, it's just excellent. fully contained, so enemies that melee attack structures affected by the base take 15 damage. Then you've got Feel the Base, which actually knocks enemies back and does a bit of damage as well. And then you've got Tough Traps, so your traps are actually more durable. And then the gadgets, you can take whatever you feel. But whether you're a fan of the constructors or not, Thora's definitely one that you could do with. She's great in support, she's great as an extra constructor, so if you've already got someone with constructor and you really enjoy playing constructors, you can easily see someone having Thora as a main, and she can more than hold her own in a base build as well. Some of the big events, so if you're looking like Hit the Road, or if you were looking at before where we were trying to get the banner in the Frostnite event and things like that, she's not maybe not as good on her own as a standalone constructor, but she's absolutely great when it comes to just standard missions, 4-player missions even, she's good at those. And she's great as a second backup. And she's someone who you're going to need in support a lot of the time because of those awesome supercharged traps as well. But guys, let me know what you think in the comments down below. She's definitely someone I would recommend. I bought her ages ago, like when she first came out about 12 months ago. So it was about a year ago she first came out. And she's one of those heroes you would just never get rid of. So hopefully you guys are going to do the same. But let me know your comments down below. I would love to know. Massive thanks for watching, guys. And if you're not part of the Litanah Army already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Huge thanks for watching and all the nice comments that you guys have given me, over the last few days. It's been absolutely great since coming back, and you're just making it all so worth it. And not just on YouTube, on Discord, on Twitter, and all the other places as well. So massive thank you for that, guys. And I will catch you later on the next one. Take care.